Hey everybody, my name is Chef Mohammed from the Humane Society of the United States, and today I'm going to show you all how to make a quick, simple, and delicious Aquafaba Mayo. For those of you who don't know what Aquafaba is, it's basically the liquid that comes inside a can of chickpeas or really any legume. You can also make your own Aquafaba by soaking your chickpeas or legumes overnight. In this case, we got a can of chickpeas and we took out that liquid, which is also known as Aquafaba. So let's get started. So to make this, you're gonna need a blender. In this case, I'm gonna be using an immersion blender, also known as a handheld blender. With a handheld blender, you're just gonna need any tall container really, but you could use an upright blender if you prefer. I just personally prefer to use this, I just have a little more control when I'm making this. Now to your blender, in my case, my tall container here, we're gonna add our Aquafaba. Over here we have some chickpeas, also known as garbanzo beans. We have some freshly squeezed lemon juice, Dijon mustard. You could also use ground mustard, mustard powder if you like, some freshly minced garlic, and a touch of salt. And now we're just gonna blend this all up until it's nice and creamy and smooth. Okay, so our mixture is all nice and creamy and smooth. Now over here we have some vegetable oil. You could use canola oil if you like. Just use any neutral oil. I wouldn't recommend using like melted coconut oil or olive oil because that's just gonna alter the flavor very much. So over here, we're just gonna slowly pour this in while my immersion blender is on. If I just pour this in all at once, it's gonna flatten, it's not gonna emulsify. We want this to emulsify and get all airy and creamy because that's gonna give us that nice mayo texture, okay? So with our immersion blender on, we're gonna just slowly drizzle this in, and that's going to create that nice airy, creamy texture that we're looking for. That is it. This mayo came out incredibly creamy. I can't wait until you guys get a nice close-up of this. It's amazing. And just take a look at that. You tell me that's not mayonnaise. Just like mayonnaise. And just look at that texture. Wow, beautiful. And there you have it. I made this delicious chickpea salad sandwich here. It's one of my favorite things to make, one of my favorite things to eat. Instead of mayonnaise, of course, we use the Aquafaba Mayo that we just made, and instead of tuna, we use the chickpeas, right? So we're utilizing the can, the whole can. We're utilizing the chickpeas to make the chickpea salad sandwich, and we're utilizing the liquid in the can to make the Aquafaba Mayo. It's delicious. Also, I made a roasted red pepper mayonnaise here. When you are blending up the chickpeas and the lemon juice, that first mixture before adding the oil, add some roasted red peppers in there if you like. You can really make whatever flavor profile you like. I use roasted red pepper. You add that in, blend it up until smooth, and then add your oil, and then that way it emulsifies all nice and beautifully to create a nice flavored mayonnaise, right? And of course, the original, the OG, our beautiful Aquafaba Mayo. I really hope you guys try it. It is delicious and super simple to make. Thank you so much.